welcome. I'm Nick Whiting, Head of Product for BT Redcare, and today I'm joined by Melissa Harrison from the Fire Protection Association. Welcome, Melissa.
Good morning, Nick.
You're here today to talk about the FPA Infozone and all the fantastic speakers and presentations you've got lined up for Wednesday, the 20th of June.
Firstly, I'd like to say thank you very much to BT Redcare for again sponsoring our FPA Infozone. We're hugely grateful for your support. You're the first speakers of the day, and you're talking about the all IP move with regards to alarm and detection systems. Yep. We do hope that will be a popular talk for lots of people using your products and services, and obviously those who are just got some technical queries about the process in general. Following yourselves, we're having London Fire Brigade talk about what to expect when an enforcement officer visits. So this is a very interesting talk, and we hope that there'll be lots of people with questions and queries. Really, fire authorities do vary from region to region, so Paul will be giving us a real insight into how London operates, what to expect, what documents you should have, the typical questions they might ask, the places they might like to see in your building, and just generally how you can prepare for that visit and not essentially be worried or concerned. They are there to support and help customers after all. Following the enforcement officer talk, we are again running our Grenfell Tower updates talk. This on the Wednesday will be presented by our Managing Director Jonathan O'Neill, OBE. So it'll be a really unique opportunity to hear from somebody directly involved in the Hackett review. We anticipate this to be a very popular session, looking at the changes to building regulations and the suggestions they would like to see moving forward to create better fire safety within buildings. Following Jonathan's talk, there'll be a lone working session. This is different for us. We haven't tried this before in the Infozone. It's one we've sort of half stolen from Safety and Health. We feel that a lot of our members are individuals, and we think it's a nice way to address people who have concerns about working alone as fire risk assessors, or perhaps maybe you're in a large organisation but it's only you who has to be concerned about fire safety. So we're going to be addressing things like risk management, looking at how you can have safe systems in place to ensure that you're protected as a lone worker and supported in your job.
Okay, and after the lone worker presentation?
After the lone worker presentation, we've got our ever popular avoiding prosecution talk. The avoiding prosecution is essentially what we're all trying to do. So this one is being presented by Laura from Pinsent Masons, who's one of their key solicitors in fire safety. She'll be talking about not just about avoiding prosecution, but some of the very latest cases that she's able to discuss. So it's an incredibly interesting talk. And it will provide some hints and guidance from that perspective as to how we can make sure that we're not one of the people that she's talking about at future events. Following that, we're going to be looking into water misting systems and looking at the different safety standards for those, and that's presented by our technical experts at the FPA.
Okay. And do people have to register for these, or do they just turn up to the FPA Infozone? For
all of the talks, we don't ask that you register, but we do ask that you try and get there as early as possible. Do keep an eye out on things like social media. If there's any changes or updates as to talks running late or changes to presenters, we'll let you know on those particular methods of communication. But as I say, the talks really are popular, and usually we're sort of 2 or 3 deep around the edges of the stand, so I'd advise getting there early if it's a talk you particularly want to see.
Okay, thank you, Melissa. That sounds a fantastic series of events for Wednesday the 20th of June. Thank you.